I'm so.
Oh yeah, brother! Welcome back to the Sneak Disc Podcast. Oh yeah! Snap into the sneakers.
Is he duking right now? I don't know what's going on.
I'll wrap these 10-inch pythons around your neck, brother.
Yeah!
You know what I did watch on YouTube last night is when Jake the Snake brought that Cobra out. Bruh, they said they didn't know he was gonna do that.
When they brought when they put that snake on Ultimate Warrior,
He took out his
but that was
snake
probably
and
a
laid
python.
it on.
That don't count. No, he brought an actual Cobra out. Now it was devenomized, but it still had its fangs. Bruh, I would have been shook. Macho Man's arms was stuck in a ring, and
yeah, he was in a rope. He was in a rope like
they like twist the ropes.
He's like, brother, get me out of the
He said, "Get me out of these ropes! Don't let that snake on me."
Hey, y'all ready?
I already started.
How does this go?
Over your ears.
Shite.
Over ears. Yeah, over your ears. Yep. Yep.
Well, this side doesn't work, so it doesn't matter.
All right, yo. Think this podcast.
What is wrong with you?
Episode 90.
Coughing. I see those
Hey, hold on,
dots.
fix that. I think
No,
I'm
it's
gonna scroll
not.
over a little.
89.
89.
Make sure that's
Episode 89. George, Ryan, Greg.
Oh, yeah.
Back in the building.
Amari Cooper,
Amari. Oh, okay. I got Doug Baldwin. Who's 89, Ryan?
Steve Smith,
Oh, good one. A real one.
the real OG,
A real
the OG
OG.
Steve Smith, not the new Steve Smith.
New Steve is still
Actually,
an OG,
there's a
too.
basketball Steve Smith too. Yeah, but he's from LA. Well, they both from LA. So
Steve Smith that played for Atlanta from LA?
both football Steve Smiths are from LA.
Where you go to
One
college
went to
at?
Taft, one went to USC, and the other one went to Utah.
I didn't know that.
Real one OG man went to Utah. The other one went to
Oh, that's
USC.
right. He went to Utah. That's facts.
But he went to community college first and then went to Utah.
We all do. We all do.
Everybody weekend's good?
Good weekend.
I
Great
feel like
weekend.
what is this doing here?
I don't know. That's Ryan's stuff.
Great
Guess?
weekend.
No, he put his stuff on top of my stuff. Pause.
Pause.
Dang, that's what I like to hear. What, you said good weekend? What'd you do? Nothing? Chill?
Bought stuff.
What'd you buy?
Made trades.
No
That
one should
pickup
be
stuff?
surprised
We'll
by
get
that.
to
Got
that.
pickup stuff.
We'll do,
Pickup sticks. Oh,
No one
yeah.
should be surprised
Talk
by that.
Cortez.
Oh, yeah.
Talk Cortez had to ride a bike.
Oh, I was like, what?
2 wheels.
dope.
He's excited.
times he crashed?
Might have to get his tonsils out, which is
Ooh.
crazy. Put up Christmas lights. Other than that, pretty good weekend. I can't think of what else I did. Pickups.
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 What'd you cop?
What'd you cop?
Nothing?
You might as well just go to Simple because unless you,
You got
bought
nothing?
something,
You got
he's
something?
the only one.
Oh, I copped about a grip of hats all cranium fitted.
That don't count.
I'm telling you, if you cranium fitted, 60% off, go buy everything.
I copped some
Mitchell and
stuff.
Ness, everything.
Got to catch them all.
I didn't cop any shoes. I copped some stuff.
What'd you cop?
I copped
You copped that polo that you got buttoned all the way up to the top? That's the wrong color for you, fam.
No, you guys.
No, we
copped
bought
this
that
me.
for him.
You guys bought this.
That's
John
the
Geiger
misplaced check?
misplaced checks.
Got that B grade, B grade polos.
Cop
John
that.
Geiger
Cop
special.
that frat boy haircut and that trucker hat.
Hey.
I think I've only worn an Arizona hat in here one time, so I was like,
I ordered a few
Arizona
times.
hat in here.
Just not that one.
Yeah, but no, one time. The other one. Oh, yeah, maybe twice.
Cause came in debating. I don't know what to do with them.
I'll take it.
I don't know. Them joints are fine. I wish they were the gray ones. Their gray ones wouldn't even be up for debate. Keep
Gray
those-
ones
Why?
are super fun.
Black's
keep
better.
those a certain.
No,
No,
the gray ones are way
No,
fire.
it's not.
Yeah, they are.
No, it's not.
Yeah, they are. What else? Hats. That's about it, I think. I can't think of nothing else. I'm obviously Christmas shopping and stuff, but that's it. Ryan, what'd you cop? Or trade? What'd you do?
Copped the gray Calabasas, 2 of them from Undefeated. Shout out Undefeated Phoenix.
I don't know what he was talking about when he was telling that story.
And then I had the size swap with Ben Haddo. Shout out to Ben Haddo. Did
you
a lot of
camp?
deals with him this morning.
Yeah,
no, I
right.
went there at like 6 o'clock on Saturday.
Oh, did you
PM?
chat 'em?
Yeah.
And it wasn't it a raffle? People didn't pick them up?
I guess they put them out at like 3:00. So when I got there, they had 8 and 2 7s left. So I texted Abe and asked if he could do a size swap. So I just bought the 8 and the 7. So he said take care of me with both of those. And then while I was at Ben had those size swapping, he told me that he had a Yeezy Frozen Yellow V2 coming in, which I needed.
He listened to the show.
So I traded for the V2 and another size 10 Beluga 2.0, and I sold a Ferrari 14 for $320.
Good. God, Ferrari 14s, man. That's just something you just don't see.
And you don't need.
You just don't need. They were fire though when they came out.
When
We
they came
thought
out,
they were fire.
They were super fire when they came out.
Ferraris in hand were fire. Don't even play.
I mean, they are still fire, but I'm never gonna. I'll never wear it.
You guys saw me wear mine. And I don't even know what happened to it.
You wore it?
I wore that one time you guys came to my house for like a fight. Oh no, I didn't.
You wore double nickels.
Oh, that's right. I wore a Ferrari for something else with that small Mitchell jersey.
Your kid size Michael Jordan jersey.
I sold that to this skinny Asian kid. That's the only person that could wear that jersey. That jersey was tiny. But yeah, all I copped was a grip of 47 hats, off of pretty much almost every single one they had. Like, I copped everything. I love 47 hats. I love American Needle hats. Everyone loves, obviously Mitchell and Ness and
Mickey Mouse.
New Era. But what is the brand on the Mickey Mouse? I copped the beanies. They're just fire, though.
Frozen Yellows are super fire in person.
I know. I need to get those.
You didn't bring...
For a cause? I should. I always got too much stuff.
I was gonna bring my yellow too, but I forgot.
We should have, bro. We need to bring sneakers up here.
Yeah.
Honestly, people listen to us. They shouldn't believe us.
Beluga 2.0.
We never show anything we buy.
Beluga 2.0 might be my favorite Yeezy.
No, they're not.
And they're cheap. Like, you can get
don't
them.
Like those.
I like them a lot.
They're okay. Definitely the first Beluga's better than the 2.0s.
This one's easier to wear though.
Let's be honest.
And no, they don't suck. They're fire. And they're fire. And
did you even put the 10 on yet? Because apparently it's like a full size smaller than the other ones that were smaller already.
I put the 10 on.
Does it fit?
Yeah.
Oh.
So I have a 9.5 and a 10 now because I swapped the one I got from you for a 9.5.
So you got 9 out of 10?
Yeah.
I want to see the frozen yellow in person.
And you can get them on Goat right now, or on Goat right now for like $325, $335 shipped. Yeah.
Holy cow! They're cheaper than Cause. Cause was like $360 or something.
Oh, you mean retail?
Yeah, retail.
I was like, what? Of course it's cheaper.
Come out this week. Notable ones: Blue Yeezys. I definitely want those.
I want those.
They're all right. Air Max 1 Obsidians, the one that's like American colors, the USA ones, them joints are fire. Man. I want those.
Yeah, it just looks regular.
I mean, what regular mean?
I like the Vapor Max that came out though, the gray red Vapor Max that's coming out or came out. That one's fire.
Oh, I seen it. There's an all black Vapor Max too. That's like suede or something. There is a woman exclusive foamposite coming out this weekend.
What color?
Shine, like green.
Yeah, but it probably has like up to 10.5. So
dude, women, I don't buy foam posits.
I don't know what Nike was thinking in marketing. Like, we should make a woman exclusive foamposite.
Don't need that. You don't need that.
I don't like any girls in foam. I mean, I guess they might look okay in kids and women. They're tiny enough.
Why are you even debating this?
I mean, what? It's coming out. What do you want me to do? Jordan 6 Gatorades. You copping?
Green ones, not the.
I'm not
the
copping
orange
mine,
ones.
and I think the green ones are going to be really hard to get.
I think so too.
Because they're already on Stadium Goods for $600, and I'm like, what?
You might
like,
cop. You might cop.
Not for $600. I want those green 6s though. Them joints are.
I mean,
fire.
you know they only come down from the pre-sale. So if maybe you get a pair for like $354.
I don't know about
Trade
that.
something
They're
for it.
guessing.
Maybe you could trade black infrared
both the
6
ones
for those.
from the Art Basel thing went up because
They're
people
very
found out
high.
that it's only there.
And it
you
should
could have got
be.
them like 4 to 6 before the release.
And we'll talk about that. And Jordan 5 Bordeaux's, those like luxury $400 ones.
No. Don't need those.
They'll probably still sell out though.
You need Air Maxes? I mean, Air Force Highs?
No, but they don't suck.
They don't suck.
They don't suck.
They don't suck. I'm trying to get rid of my.
Nike offered them to me.
I'm trying to get rid of my olive. My olive gum.
Why do you want to get rid of
for
that?
600 or
Because
whatever you said last time.
the last sale on Goat was like $850.
You got more than one or something?
No, I only have one. But it's $850.
I mean, we put a lot of work in to get those.
We put a lot of work in to get
You're the only
the-
one that could get the olive one. I tried to get the
We
olive
put a lot of work in to get
No,
the
I did.
Yeezys.
I
He
sold
got
them.
the olive. He sold
Oh,
them.
you did?
He
Yeah,
sold
but I
them
couldn't give him
to-
my size.
Yeah, I got them like
He sold them to the
11 or
greatest sneakerhead ever.
Oh, that's right.
something. Technically, he sold them in the store. I was hoping he just was going to give me money right there, but
Dang, you're an accessory.
Dang, did you get money?
Yes, an accessory. I'm a victim. That's what I am.
Yeah.
I was a sale. I put mine in there for sale.
What are we talking about today?
We're talking about Big Baller Brand in Lithuania.
Okay.
The takeover.
Takeover.
Eminem 4 is coming out next year in 2018. Talk about Supreme Court. On Court.
Oh, okay. I guess we can talk about that.
The Supreme on Court. We're going to talk about our top 10 favorite wrestlers of all time, brother. Oh yeah. George is going to be Hulk Hogan. Because he's a mark.
Yes, he got a bullseye on him. What else we talking about? That's it?
Ops. We're going to talk about how owls make nests out of their ops.
That was a crazy picture. You forgot Jordan
I can't
ones?
wait to hear who
Art
he
Basel?
puts on his list. His list is going to be the thottiest of the thought wrestlers.
I'm
My list
considering
is good.
that you guys sent me the stuff, which we gotta do regular. Like I gotta have this stuff like this good. 'Cause I'm so set up. Like I can't wait to go home and edit. Like I'm gonna be like this, bro. If I get in bed by 11:30, I'm lit. Last week I got in bed by 11:30 editing. The only reason why I wasn't uploaded because I forgot my charger at the house. But I'm ready, so we good. Me and his list are pretty similar, not in order, but similar people. Your list is a little.
Your list is probably like King Kong Bundy and Gorgeous George.
My list is the only list that makes sense if you stopped watching wrestling in 1998.
I started watching wrestling my first year of college. So
I
don't know
would
what year that
say 1, 2,
I'm not going to put
3,
anyone on the
4,
list who I didn't watch. I
5,
don't care about
6,
those people.
7, 8 of my people. 8 out of 10 people on my list debuted and were on a good run prior to 1998.
I doubt it. We'll see.
No, they all started, but all of them started as like weird, and then they got great. A lot of them. We also talk about
Daniel
Jordan 1,
Bryan and Kurt
Jordan
Angle.
1 Art Basel release.
And The Miz.
Shout out to Major Look on IG. He had put a meme up basically about camping. You know, people say we haven't really talked about it that much, even though I know we did like a long time ago. But we got a lot
Camping
of
in
new
relation
listeners.
to that or camping in general?
No, basically it was a meme that basically implied you're goofy if you're outside 30 years old and up camping for sneakers.
Which is probably pretty factual.
In the comments were like 100% for camping, and it was just kind of crazy.
I agree with that statement.
There would be.
But I'll play devil's advocate on one part of it.
We'll talk Eagles a little bit, and when's hurt, I'm going to touch on it, and then Yankees for a little bit, because that's fire. All right, I'm sorry. That to me is the best sport news. I don't care if anything's happened in the NFL.
Fire's a strong word.
Oh, come on, bro.
You cheer for the Yankees. Why
You're
would I care?
But I'm just talking about just how the whole thing even. Bro, they have two of the best league home run hitters. They're guaranteed 100+ home runs for at least 2 years.
The story of him
With two people.
forcing the Marlins to not trade him to St. Louis or San Francisco, and that whole thing
that's not
was
force.
A better story.
That's not force.
Yes, it is.
It's not a force if you have a trade clause. I didn't make you. Gave me that. Like I didn't force you.
No. They wanted to. They had deals with both teams.
You're
And he
right.
said no.
That's not a force.
He's forcing their hand.
No,
You're
no.
right that they agreed to give him a no trade clause,
Right.
a full
Yeah.
no trade clause, but he
You're
still
not forcing.
said no.
Forcing is being drafted by the Chargers, Eli Manning, and be like, I ain't coming.
What's the difference
That
between-
is
No.
force.
You're looking at the wrong way. That's the team.
What's
I'm
the
talking about
difference
from his side?
What's the difference between that and what Melo did over the summer? He forced.
Melo really didn't do anything. He didn't talk. He didn't say anything.
What was the situation? Did he have a no trade clause?
He gave a list of teams that he was willing to go to. That was it. The teams were like Cleveland,
that is kinda
Houston,
similar.
and Oklahoma.
I'd have to go back and
I
read the
forgot
story.
because Melo had a trade clause too.
Yeah.
Because he
Very
had a
few
list.
players in any sport have the trade clause that can't remember.
So you can't say that he forced their hand. If I was a player and they were like,
Yes, he did.
if they were like,
Did
we're
you see
going
what
to trade
Did you see what they took for him?
Okay.
Peanuts.
They
Nothing.
got-
Okay, it doesn't matter.
But that's conspiracy.
Yes, it does.
though.
That's why.
No, that's collusion. Bro.
No, it's not. If
No, Derek
the-
Jeter is up to something, fam.
Okay.
He's inserted by the Yankees, bro.
They tried to trade him to two teams before that happened.
Hey, bro. That's the bigger story because it wasn't like they tried to trade him to like trash teams. They could have went to St. Louis, which is an awesome baseball city.
Yeah, but you
or
want to go
San
to
Francisco.
Well, where would you rather be?
But it's his choice, so he forced them to do what they did. That's my point.
Or he could have just played for them. Like it's not a force.
He wanted to,
Yeah, I know.
and they didn't want to. They wanted to get rid of him. So-
Exactly. So of course, be a dick. That's what I would do. And I would rather play in New York
I'm
than
not
play in
saying-
St.
I'm not-
Louis
I'm not
or
blaming
San
him.
Francisco.
I'm not blaming him. What's wrong with you guys?
Man, you're acting like he's a bad person. Like he was a hot.
What are you
he,
talking
like,
about?
He
I
held
like
them hostage.
Stan. Stan is awesome. I like Stan. The point that I'm making is the whole shenanigans with the Giants and St. Louis is a better story than him going to the Yankees.
It's all a story. It's the same story.
That's a better part of the story than him going to the Yankees.
But it
I
has a
don't know,
happy
bro.
ending. Pause.
Come on, you
For
got
him, not
Yeah.
for people who
For
aren't
the
fans of the
Yankees,
Yankees.
bro.
Well, yes, for the Yankees, obviously, because they got him for peanuts. Now, they're going to be on the hook for a big contract if he doesn't opt out.
they
But
World Series locks.
No. The two Cleveland
get
Indians are.
to the World
Yeah.
Series,
No.
or
Cleveland Indians.
if they have the same,
Okay.
I mean, is the pitching staff going to be the same? If so,
That's what
probably.
the pitching matters. And Cleveland doesn't
Because
start
all they
winning
lost,
baseball games
all they
until like
lost
40
was like
games in.
2 lower division or lower level prospects who weren't even top 20 in their organization, and a trash second baseman. That's all they gave up.
I enjoy.
And they got $30 million on top of that.
I don't think a lot of people realize baseball is slowly creeping up.
Oh, it is.
Past basketball and football.
It's coming back.
Like I can't wait to come. I'm not saying it's like right behind it, but it's
like,
coming, bro.
No, we talk about
on,
all
bro.
the time recognizable.
We haven't.
There's a
hated-
reason why NBA players are number one on the recognizable.
Of course, because they play out there and you see them.
Okay,
All right.
Well, that's part of it.
But
That's not the whole
this story,
thing.
this story is better than any NBA story that's happened all season. All season. Period.
The Warriors are ruining
know.
basketball.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? The Rockets have a better record.
Yeah, Rockets are
I don't care. The Warriors are still ruining basketball.
You know
Don't
what's
come
funny?
in here with these false takes if you're not even going to notice
No,
at first.
Yes and no. They're not ruining this season, but they did kind of ruin basketball because you got every single team.
Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, then you're gonna have to explain what ruined basketball means because they revolutionized how to play the game in the NBA.
They ruined basketball.
They revolutionized shooting threes, spreading the floor, putting
The
guys
Phoenix
in the corner.
Suns did that, and Mike D'Antoni did that.
Look at the numbers. I know you don't like numbers, even though it's the only provable fact. Look at the numbers of what Golden State does versus what the Suns used to do. It's not even close.
I think the Warriors ruined basketball for college and high school players more than NBA players. That's all.
No, LeVar Ball ruined college.
You see him at the Yankees.
But what do
game?
you what do you mean ruin though? That's what I'm saying.
No, because I go to shout out to nephew Zay, play for South Mount High School. I go to the game.
Oh, you think everybody wants to play like that?
literally
Okay,
shooting
yeah, all right.
threes nonstop. I said, has anybody shot a layup? Like it's no layups. It's just threes going, and it's like
Yeah, but see that
when you're 0 for
then
14 and
people are-
threes.
Okay,
that's
then
wild.
people are misinterpreting what the way basketball is now is about efficiency. So if you can get a layup or a dunk, that's what you should get. But a three is the next best thing. Mid-range game is out of here. It's the lowest percentage shot in basketball.
That's
You
always.
should have never. Yeah, exactly. But people didn't realize that.
I've watched fast breaks stop on a dime for a 3-pointer.
Yeah, that's dumb. That's not what the Warriors are doing. The Warriors are doing. No, they're not doing that.
Curry's done that a few times, and he's hurt anyway, so they might be washed. All right,
The Warriors are trying to do the most efficient thing, which is to get a 90% shot or 80% shot or whatever a layup or a dunk is. After that, the next most efficient shot is a three, a wide open three.
Yeah, we'll see.
Oh, you talking?
Right.
Anybody buy Jordan 11 Reds?
F no.
Okay.
We already talked about that.
Does Jordan 11s? Okay, I'm going to ask you guys this too. Does red Jordan 11s rank in the top 10?
No.
Jordan 11s all
Top
time?
10.
I mean, there's only like 10, so I guess it would have to.
No, it's not. It's way more than 10. Lows and highs,
Oh, lows and highs? No.
mids. They don't rank in the top 10.
I would say, yeah, I don't know.
Cool grades.
You
do.
think so?
Cool grades.
Yeah,
do.
I would say.
What would top 5 be? Concord's
I
one.
mean, you're putting pressure
Concord's
on me. I hadn't even
bread,
Come on,
thought about
think
Space
about it.
Jams.
We're sneakerheads. We're on a podcast. Think about it.
Hey,
Concord's bread, Space Jams,
Wait.
obviously.
You say Concord's one?
Yeah.
I go Concord's one.
I say breads too.
You say Breads two? Like a Reds two?
either that or Space Jam, one of the
We'll
other.
go
I don't
Bread
have a
too.
preference.
I say Space Jams 3.
I say Columbia. Original Columbias.
Nah,
I would probably
no,
give you
no,
that.
no.
You
I would
call
pro-
those baby shoes. You
No,
can't
you're
change
right.
your mind now.
I'm gonna go Space Jam only because Columbia's Legend Blue, whatever, they didn't age well. They didn't age well at all.
I would say Columbia would be 4.
So 4 Columbia, 5 Space Jam. What about Cool Grays?
What are you
I
talking
hate
about? No,
those.
Cool
3.
Grays
3
is-
is 3 is
sorry.
Space Jam.
Cool
4 is
Grays
Columbia.
is 4.
I would say Cool Gray. I would say Cool Grays in the top 5 too. That would be my top 5.
That'd be your top 5.
Yeah.
So we'll go
Columbias
6.
have no business being in there.
Why? Original OG
Original
Columbias.
Columbias are one of the.
That's
They were
fine.
dope.
I had them. I still have them at the house. The first pair.
and they do look better. And
Wait,
they,
is that what I said?
No, you said-
Lars or
you said original Cool Grays.
and they
Alright.
do look better when the patent leather turns
Shout out
yellow
to my
too.
guy Lars. He's gonna be on the podcast probably sometime next year.
Gray's better than. Nah, I would put.
Peter Man.
I mean, you could put
our guy.
low Concords ahead of.
What would you go number 6?
But why is that the
Number
top
6,
five?
I'd probably go.
I want to rank these.
I think the best.
Why?
I just do.
I think the best lows.
Conversation.
I think the
podcast.
best.
Are you including IEs?
All of them.
I think the best lows might be cherry 11 lows.
Cherry.
I think that might be the best.
I'll
I
even
like
go-
Concours, but I think cherries are better.
I'll even go baby blue.
I think baby
lows.
blues are good
They don't
too.
suck. Even though I don't wear that color.
Snakeskins.
The snakeskins are dope too.
No, snakeskins
Blue
are trash.
snakeskins.
The blue
are better than
snakeskins
all
are
those.
dope.
Yeah,
The
they
pink
are.
ones
They're
are.
not patent. The less
trash.
patent, the better.
No, then that means I'm definitely put red velvet girls in top 10.
Those are dope. Those actually are sick.
You better.
Bro, stop
Those are
it.
sick.
Those are off
Those
the
are sick.
hook.
You bet.
Those are sick.
You're gonna sit there and say red velvets are in top 10. It has it's not patent leather, like you said. It's velvet.
I understand that. Have you seen the shape of the shoe? Even in the men's sizes, it's not a men's shaped shoe.
No, it's a kid shoe.
top 10 shoe.
Yeah,
I don't
it
care
looks
if it's kids.
it looks
or-
ridiculous like that. Now, if they built it in the men's
That's what we're
style,
saying.
It's fine.
I'm assuming that it would
I'm
be a man
gonna
shoe.
put that number 10. I put that as 10 at least.
Those Stingray ones suck though.
I don't know.
don't suck.
So what did you put in there?
All right, fine. What would you got number 6? Let's do number 6. Cherry lows.
I would put all red 11, the ones that just came out
All red
above
11?
most of that stuff.
No, I
So
put
you
cherry
wouldn't put
lows.
72 10s. You can't say 72
No, I
10s
wouldn't
are
do.
whack.
I wouldn't do 72 cents.
72 10s are fire. They just suck on feet.
I think
Gammas are better than 72
that,
tens.
Gammas are awful.
I
When they
think
get
Gammas are
dusty.
better than that.
Gammas are better than 72 tens.
Why are you letting it get dusty? I sold all mine immediately. I think I had about 6 of them.
Carry your
What
shoe
about
nader wipe
navies?
with you.
What about navies? Bruh.
Maybe what? The ones that
I
just
put
came
some
out?
these right here.
Yeah.
Rejuvenated them.
Yeah.
Them joints were trashed. DS. I don't care. Let me tell you something. I know, bro. Rejuvenated bag in the wash machine works. Period. I don't care what anybody says. And we ain't
That's
got
what I
no
said last
affiliation.
Friday.
That's facts. All right.
I rejuvenate all my shoes.
What about navy?
I don't like that. I mean, it's a Concord, so it
whack.
don't matter.
So you guys you have nothing for the bottom 5.
I mean, I would say
What's number 6? Number 6 all time.
cherry lows.
I
Cherry
said
lows.
Concord number. So I would put Concord lows ahead of
I go cherry low.
Columbia's and whatever else you want to put in there.
I go cherry lows. Number 6.
Snakeskins are better and Concord lows are better. Yes, they are.
What about IEs?
IE's
What number
cobalt,
7?
cobalt
Give me
IE's
the
are the
Gray,
best.
the gray one and the black red one are
Would
the
you go 7?
two best.
Yeah.
I have no idea. I don't know.
I would probably put cobalt. I would probably put.
You asking some questions.
I would probably
can't
put
answer
Cobalt.
right now.
What about the all gray suede 11s? I want us to rank these 11s because I freaking hate
Yeah, if
the
you
red
start
11s
including
here.
stuff like that, then you got to include that Jeter one, and that Jeter one might be number one of all time.
because red gray suedes came out. Jeter's didn't.
Yeah, they did. They came out the Jeter store or whatever.
I don't know anything like that. I don't qualify that.
That gray suede one's alright.
Okay,
Wasn't there
still
another
came
one?
out.
Wasn't
I
there
mean,
another?
It might have been a
Pinnacle 11?
raffle, but it came out.
Was there another Pinnacle 11 this year? Another color?
I don't know, man. What about all white Zen grays or anniversaries?
I like
They're better than
anniversaries, but
Columbia's.
nobody else likes them.
Are you talking about Columbia highs or lows?
Highs. Lows suck. You okay?
That citrus
You
one-
want to revisit what you
that
said to
citrus
Simple
one
when he
wasn't
said
bad
the
either.
picture with the blue lows on the couch?
Bruh.
Which was?
He sent the picture of the blue lows on the couch, and we could. I'm gonna let you.
That was a
say it
weird
since-
picture.
Okay. Feel free to
His
say
legs
right
were
now.
like in the air.
Okay, now say what you
I
said.
didn't say anything.
Okay.
This is a family show.
We got people watching us.
Okay.
right
Well,
now.
then you can't put that on the list. Then, based on that comment alone,
People eating their dinner watching this
we
show.
got business
you
watching
put a
us. We
baby
got-
blue lows
We
on
got
there.
business opportunities
Man,
watching us.
Flip yourself over. And
Come
drop
on,
all the
let's
change
rank
out
these
of
real
your
quick.
pocket.
Number 7. What do you got? Real quick. Give me a 7. We'll go IE.
What's 1 through 6?
I would say cobalt.
No idea.
I would say
Cobalt
cobalt.
ID?
Cobalt
All right, we'll
IE.
go call. What do you got for 8?
Probably then the black red IE.
You guys are making a list. You asked me where I would put it, and then you made a list that doesn't have any of my choices in it.
Yeah, because you suck.
Yeah, but we got to agree on this.
Then I would say
I don't agree on anything
Then I would
after
say
5.
Concord
5
low.
through the end.
Concord low.
Concord low number 9.
Yeah.
Concord low. And that's it.
Yeah.
Number 10.
The gray
Red
one.
velvet.
Okay, if the all
Pinnacle
red
gray.
ones that just came out would have came out 3 years ago, people would have been saying they're the
You say
greatest
Pinnacle
11
gray
of all
then?
time. All right, let's
Pinnacle
be
gray.
honest here.
Of course they would have. That's because we were all young and losing our mind. We were just talking about sneakers in the car, how people were losing their minds. Cool, that's the list. Awesome. Art Basel released. How'd that release? On the
Miami
yacht?
on a yacht.
Is that
Well,
similar to
I think you
Vegas?
had to get a wristband or something first, and then
It wasn't a little boat.
it was supposed to be in a hotel.
Yachty.
They printed those sweatshirts, and the hotel said no. So they put the sticker or whatever over the address on the sweatshirt and then had it on a yacht.
Oh,
but
is that
I
why
don't
that
know.
sticker was on it?
Yeah, but I don't know how. Because you couldn't go camp at the yacht. You had to have a stick or a wristband or something or a ticket. I don't know how people got the ticket or wristband.
Oh, I
That's what
thought
don't
they
know.
did it like the Vegas thing where like they would say the bins were released at that park and you had to go there. I thought that was like the same thing they did.
I don't know.
You know what I'm talking about, though, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
we talk about the
so
release all the time.
Yeah, but it wasn't like that for
They
this.
might have probably had car accidents going to that release.
It wasn't like that for this.
I don't know. I don't know how people got it, but I'm pretty sure I read somewhere that you had to have a ticket or a wristband to get them. You couldn't just go to the yacht and camp.
They're $1,800 each on stadium goods. So I know one thing.
I saw 800, 900.
Oh, maybe I saw that. I think maybe you're right. Or 1,400. I don't know.
Maybe 18 for the.
I hope they stay just Miami, Florida, and I hope they never release again.
No, they will release again.
Why is that?
Because I'm sick of stuff like that happening. Like, I mean, we might as well talk about Eminem 4s. I don't want them to release again. All right? We don't.
You hate them.
I don't hate Eminem 4s.
You hate them. You hate Eminem and Undefeated 4s.
You don't want to buy a pair?
Eminem is whack, though.
You don't want to buy a pair?
Of course I'm going to buy a pair if I could.
No. You're skipping ahead. I'm talking about
fine.
the other one.
The ones?
I would buy those.
I mean, of course I would if they came out, but I don't want them to.
That's what I'm. Why? That makes no sense. If you would want to buy them,
why don't you want them to come out?
That's what I'm trying to figure out here.
I'm not gonna. They're fire. I just like for everybody to have their own stuff. I'm sorry, like that makes Miami, Florida, their own thing. That's special to them. Like we don't need it. Like what we need it for?
We don't need anything.
You know what I mean? Like it's like I want that to stay Miami. Like yo, now if you want to cop off Flight Club and Goat and stuff like that, knock yourself out. Like. But to me, it's like dope that like, yo, we dropped this here and that's that. That's that. If Arizona ever came out with a Nike or something, I want it to be for us.
Yes, Cowtown.
yeah, but I'm saying, now going to Eminem 4s, I don't want them to come out. People are losing that special. I don't like Eminem 4s when we bring it up.
Number one, probably only like 30 people have them. So I don't know how many people you think are losing something, but.
Yeah, but you do.
And it's not funny to
something.
you that somebody paid $30,000 for a shoe and now it's going to be like.
No, it's not funny. That sucks, bro. That sucks. I'm sorry.
That's their money, not mine.
Jordan is gonna do that to all of us. They're gonna drop Tokyos, Lightning.
Okay, but if you paid $30,000 for a shoe, you deserve to have
your boy
deserve.
Your boy. Have you watched it yet? Can I talk about sneaker shopping or
have you watched it?
I haven't watched it yet. Yeah.
Okay.
Of course I did. That's my guy.
Okay, he's a moron, but he's also a genius in the same time. He said, which is really enlightening during the show, I can't believe people are spending $8,000 to put a pair of shoes on.
Of course.
I'm just saying. It makes a lot of sense. But then he went on to buy a $10,000 jacket.
That's different.
You can't even wear
a jacket.
Because he wears like $20,000 suits.
What are you talking about?
That's a jacket. That's different. He ain't walking, walking on his feet.
Put your mute button on.
That motherfucker spent $15,000.
Well, 10 of it was a jacket, so it was irrelevant.
And it should have been like. See, he wears $20,000 suits, so him having an opinion on $8,000 sneakers is stupid. All right,
it makes sense though for people who are your average sneakerhead. Why would you want to buy $8,000 shoe?
That's not the point. If you can, it puts you in a certain exclusivity of like this is dope.
What he's saying is people who can't are.
But we talk about that.
We talk about that.
Like that doesn't mean nothing.
Then we've enlightened you.
I'm not talking about people who shouldn't buy it.
He looks so confused.
If you
like,
buy
this is his first show.
That's just that. If you spend $8,000, you just bought it. I don't care if you could afford it or not afford it. You bought it. That puts you in a certain like, yo, you got something that's fire that we all just can't go buy. Yeah, we could, but we're not.
Yeah.
Okay.
Welcome to the Sneak This.
I don't want Eminem 4s to come out. I know you guys do. All right. You guys worship them. I love them. I haven't even
made a point about that yet.
I love
I'm
Eminem
still talking
4s.
about the other thing.
Okay. Which ones?
About being enlightened?
About the foolishness of the point that he made is a good point.
You've never heard us say that before?
We've talked about that plenty of times.
What? Talked about what?
About
people who
buy shit they can't afford. And people who wear fits that cost more than a car when they don't own a car. We've talked about this. We've had this discussion.
Okay.
Is this your first show?
He has a little bit broader reach than we do. So
I don't know if you know this or not, but over 130,000 people listen to us.
Okay, cool. Anyways, so whether we've talked about it or not is irrelevant. It's a good point.
You're right.
Yeah.
Now,
then my other point was, then he went on to buy a $10,000 jacket and completely reversed what he said.
Okay.
He probably also drove there in a $580,000 car.
Being a flip-flopper hypocritical, that's just rich people.
Yeah, of course.
Now, Eminem 4s.
Greg does it all the time.
You guys want them to come out.
If I can get a pair.
I don't know
if I can't get a pair, I don't care.
I don't know if I care. I put them on a lot of lists, but then I thought about it. I was like, I don't even know if I would buy these if they came out.
Now, that's a good point. You know what's funny?
I'm willing to admit that. If Undefeateds came out, I'm not changing my opinion.
Let me tell you what I'm willing to admit. I have Kennedys now, and
you don't care?
I don't think I care. No.
Have you?
I put them too high I can't even reach them. I'm like, you know what? I'm too short to reach. Just leave these up there.
You need a
I
ladder.
don't want them anymore because not that I don't want them. I want them, but they don't feel as special as they did when we were trying so hard to like
'Cause we
find
could
a
not
great
find them.
parse. Now that it's just like I looked on some sites and them joints are like
Under retail.
and I'm like, should I just buy a third one? Should I buy a fourth?
Third one?
I mean,
Huh, you got 2 blues? And 2 reds? Ham sandwich. $800 I'm getting.
but they don't feel the same to me.
Hyenas.
They don't feel the same to me. That don't matter to you?
What?
They don't.
Because like
I
you
just said, yeah.
Okay. So
But that, I mean, the Eminem shoe's not a shoe that I was chasing for 5-6 years or whatever. It's just a shoe that I said was fire.
if
and I would buy
undefeated
it.
fours drop like that, you'd probably feel the same.
No, I'd buy them.
You still buy them, of course we'd buy them.
No, I would feel the same way once I had it out. Then I would be like, all right, cool.
If Gray Cause came
But
out,
I've never
tomorrow,
got
I'd buy
excited
Gray
like
Cause.
that.
Oh, of course.
Great Cause.
I've never been excited like that. Probably the shoe that I was most excited for that I wanted.
LWP.
Never been excited about what?
About like what you're saying. You wanted a shoe
Because
for 5 years
Eminem-
and then you got one.
Eminem, I was gonna say undefeateds and all that stuff has been on probably about 20 of
No,
your guys'
no.
lists.
I'm saying the point you made about hyenas, whatever, that you don't care now is what I'm saying. I'm agreeing with that because I don't think I've ever been like that where I wanted something really bad and I got it and I was like, yay! And I just was like, all right, whatever.
And I see if me and Ryan would have bought it when it wasn't, when we
When we had to pay $500 for
$500, it would be like, oh, got these joints. It's like open the box. I go to IG. He got them too. I got mine in. Everybody's got them now, and it's like you could hardly find.
You're just
a
making
picture
the
of
same
wearing
point
them.
that you making over and over
You're
and over
right,
again.
but still, it does something to you when you look at it and you're like, man, I finally got that joint.
But it's like
only if it's
like when I got
only if it's rare.
like when I got my.
So I don't want Eminem 4s to come out because it's rare. It takes away from it.
It's not gonna come out like that though. It's not gonna come out
I know.
to where they. But like when I got my belugas from him, because I had been looking for belugas for since they came out
Forever.
in my size,
Forever.
and I feel accomplished now that I have
Beluga
them.
what?
The 1.0.
The original.
the first
you
one.
sold him that one too?
Yeah, that was at my birthday. He sold me that in the Pirate Black.
Dang. Cashing out.
Hey, man. Helping out people.
Okay, yes, you're like Keith Barr. No? You're making that the culture.
I'm helping somebody else out with that. Like I said, I don't want them to drop. I don't care. I mean, I care. If they, of course, I'm going to
I
try.
don't care if they release
What I
or
read,
not.
what I
just
read
sucks,
today
man.
said that it's probably going
Why
to be.
does it suck?
Well, I love those urban legend stories of like stuff that we never get to see. I would
I've
hate
seen
for.
one.
Yeah,
Who
we've seen one.
cares?
Man,
I've had one on my foot.
see, I know we getting old. Don't act like I don't know this.
cares?
I do. I don't want Yeezy 1s to ever come out again. I don't want
do.
Yeezy 2s to
I
ever
do.
come
I
out
don't
again.
care
I do.
about that stuff though.
You don't care about anything, bruh.
You're telling me if
I
Solar,
care about the shoes that I want to wear.
if Solar Yeezy 2 and Red Octobers were available to buy tomorrow, you wouldn't buy them?
Of course I would try, but I don't want them to.
I want them to.
So, made you look. Camping. Would you camp for any of those? Would you
Yeah.
camp for a Solar Red or October?
Are you guys going? If you guys
Are you
want, I can.
are you telling me? Are you telling me what
going.
I camp and someone just give me hand me $6,000 cash? Yeah, I probably would.
They wouldn't be worth $6,000 anymore.
Okay, well then no. There's your
Cause.
answer.
When I bought Cause,
You didn't
cops.
camp for that. That's
It
different.
doesn't matter. When I bought it, 1,700.
Yes.
Now,
700
Yes.
that quick.
That's different. You
overnight.
didn't camp.
Overnight celebrity.
You didn't even know you got it. You just signed up online and
no
you got
idea.
the email like, here, you won. Yeah, it's like, what do you?
I'm about
You
to call
didn't
the bank.
expect
I'm
to
about
get
fraud.
it.
I was like, somebody tripping.
That's completely different.
Is there any
This is
shoe-
like you know you're gonna go camp, and there might be a chance that the price goes down, and you still got to make a decision. That's different.
Is it corny for us to camp if there's anything worth left on Earth? for
Not
us
if
to
you guys
camp
are
for?
there.
I would camp for $6,000.
Wait, okay. I'm
And
talking
we're
a
talking
shoe
about
that
like
you want to
okay,
have.
we're talking
No,
about
you
like-
already know the answer to that. What are you talking about?
We're talking about like you get there at midnight and the store opens at 7:30.
What's camping? That's a good question too. What does camping mean?
I'm not sitting outside anywhere for 24 hours.
Okay.
You're talking about like
For
six,
$6,000
You're
you
talking
are.
about like six,
Will
seven.
you stop talking
We're
about
$6,000. Yeah,
$6,000?
stop it,
Why?
cause that's not reasonable anymore.
You just said Yeezy too.
Fine.
Are you
It
waiting
doesn't
outside
matter.
for 3 days?
No, I never did that to begin with. Why would I do it
$6,000?
now? No.
We waited a long time for
Rocks.
yellow bone bosses.
Okay. Yes.
Very long
Yes, from like
time,
11 p.m. to 11 a.m. That's 12 hours.
No, we didn't. The mall was still open when we sat out there. That's how.
No, it wasn't.
What are you talking about? The mall was still open when we got outside and lined up for yellow.
Yeah, but we
composites.
left and went to High Point, so I don't count that part.
Oh, okay.
We were over there, and then we left and went there. That
I'm trying to think
count.
what the longest I've camped for is, and I think it was probably Space Jams in 09, and I think I got there at 10 o'clock, and I waited till 10 o'clock. I think 12 hours is my longest camp.
I can't think.
What are you
Longest
talking about?
camps. Is that the one?
Weatherman's.
Oh, yeah, Weatherman's.
That
We
was
were out
only-
there for a minute.
It was only from midnight to 9 a.m. or
We got
10
there
a.m.
before midnight, though.
Okay. So
We got there
13 hours,
really
sorry.
early, though. We got there really early.
No, we didn't.
Bruh, what are you talking about? People weren't even like dressed yet to go to the club when we were out there. We got out there and the mall had like almost just closed. That's
Nah.
because we went upstairs first and was
Yeah,
like
you're
camped.
right. But it wasn't until like 11.
Bruh. We were outside. No, we were out there at least like at 9:30, 10 o'clock, bro. We were out there forever. Yellow phone posits, we got out there about 9:30.
Actually, the longest one might be when we went to the mall. And I think it was still open. And security was like, nah, you can't wait here. And then we left and came back and like
yeah.
they let people in.
That was for
I don't even remember what it was for.
Thunder 4s. Black ones. Is that what those are? Thunders?
Thunders.
That was for Thunder 4s. And we came back. We was like, bro, you told us to go home. And it was a long line of people in front of Sheik, right? Yeah, I remember that.
I don't think it was for
But
Thunders, though.
I don't know.
Is there anything that you would camp one shoe
It would depend.
to keep?
Am I guaranteed to
Okay.
get my size?
Yes.
You're guaranteed
to get your
if
size.
you camp.
Yeah.
And to me,
Yeah.
camping.
What?
Oh, what?
What?
What is it?
What shoe?
I want to hear that because what is it?
I mean, undefeated 4. There's probably more than one. Undefeated 4, definitely. If I
so-
knew I was getting my size, there's a lot of
Yes.
shoes I would camp for like that.
That's what we're talking about.
No, it's not. I said for $6,000, yeah, and then you said no, that's not the scenario anymore.
Okay.
Now you're telling me I can pick whatever shoe I want.
Yeah, but you're not. It's not. But you're gonna camp for the undefeated 4. It's not worth $20,000 anymore. Now it's worth $800.
It's not worth anything. It's just
Listen, you have to keep it. You have
it's
to
just
keep
limited.
it.
You have to.
You have to keep it. Are you gonna camp for anything? You have to keep it.
Okay, number
You
one,
have to
that's
wear
not
it.
a realistic scenario.
It is
And number
right now.
two,
It's today. This is
It
a
is
sneaker
right now.
podcast.
it doesn't make any sense.
Is there a
yes.
sneaker-
Is there a sneaker that you would camp for that you want to keep that you will keep?
You're telling me that I have to pay, let's say, $250 for whatever a shoe
You have to pay
is,
retail,
and then
you
it's
have to
worth
keep
nothing.
it. You have to keep it.
That makes no sense.
You have to keep it.
Okay,
It's worth
gonna be
whatever you
worth
want.
Something,
But you have to keep it. You
So
can't
I
sell
can
it.
sell it in
Okay,
2
okay,
years
no,
for
you can't.
$25,000.
Let's start over.
Yes.
Okay, no,
that's
no, no,
how
all
shoes
right, all right.
work.
No, you have to throw them
All right,
away.
all right.
Making stuff
You have to-
up.
You have to play in them.
Dumbest thing I ever heard in my entire
Okay.
life.
Let's start over then. The shoe is
Why can't
limited.
we just
It's
say,
a hyper
yeah.
strike or a quick whatever. It's a hyper strike. It's limited. You can guarantee get your pair. You go out there at
Yeah.
6 p.m.
14 hours.
6 p.m. to 9 a.m. opening.
6 p.m. I don't know.
And it's a
about that.
guaranteed, undefeated pair, and it might be worth like
Can't
now
even eat dinner if you go at
2,000.
6 p.m.
Man, Hannah would bring us to well, stop it. Hannah would do anything.
If it was
for
worth
you.
a lot of money, Hannah would be camping too.
Okay, would you do it?
You have to keep it.
Not from 6.
What's the
I would
latest
probably
about
do
that?
like midnight, like before. Same thing.
That's not camping.
That's not camping.
If it was undefeated 4 and there's some other shoes,
not
I
even a
can't
And you
sell
have
right now,
have
I
to
would.
bring either a tent or a sleeping bag or both.
What does
Okay,
that
I ain't
matter?
doing all that, man.
What does that matter? You bringing a gaming system too?
Possible.
Nah. I
People camp out to get a TV for $200. Like, I mean,
two shoes
that
I
you
would
can't
camp
even
for.
resell.
2 shoes.
Two.
Kennedy's.
They got to be limited. Hyper strikes.
Yeah,
Limited.
because you're a thought. We know that.
Oh no, I'm not a thought.
You are a thought.
No.
When it comes to I want exclusivity, you're a thought.
Oh, you're 100% fact.
Yes.
If that's the title of a hype beast, then
No. It's not
Suit me
about
up.
no. It's not about being a hype beast. It's just being. You
I
want to be exclusive.
want to
Whereas
have
I don't
something.
care.
And
What
when
shoes?
I walk to the camp, nobody has. Oh, yo, homeboy got them joints.
Probably
fam.
yellow HUs.
Yellow submarines.
Yes.
Two shoes.
Strawberry
And you'll be
Fields
shocked at the
forever.
second one. One, Weatherman's. I'm a fool for getting rid of those. I can't for those again.
Probably on
So
those
did
for
I.
Number
$300.
two. Number two. You keep me some what? For real?
He ain't camping no more.
No. They
I
hyper
sold them
strikes,
joints
man.
for 400, and like 2 months,
I
3 months
sold
later,
them.
they were worth like 1,000.
I sold them for I sold like 380 to some guy in Texas. And the second one would be maybe an ASU
I
Ultra
was
Boost.
excited too when I sold them for 400
ASU Ultra Boost. I might camp.
because that was a $90 shoe. I was like, it's 90 and I can sell it for 400. Let's go.
You can cop. These were 45.
Those are KD7s.
Wouldn't-
Those are
no,
trash.
I don't believe you on this. On the
I think the ASU
there's
Ultra
other
Boost
ones that would be
would.
ahead of those.
I would.
Oh, no,
I would
Ultra
camp.
Boost? What other ones?
No, other shoes. Period. That would be ahead of all
Galaxy
those.
Foamposite.
Why are you still talking about
Why?
Galaxy and Weatherman?
Galaxy Foamposite might be like that joint.
That you now you want to have like the ultimate like I don't care moment once you got it. That's what would happen.
Galaxy Foamposites are that
You
unicorn.
wouldn't even wear it.
It doesn't matter, bro. I need it.
No, you don't. I'm done talking about this. Are we done? I wanna
What
go
would you
home.
camp for, Ryan?
I would camp for Solar
I
and Red
can't deal
October.
with him and then you making stuff up.
Solar,
I
Red
gotta deal
October,
with this
Yeezy
clown
2,
and then you making stuff up on this show.
Undefeated 4, Cause 4.
You ain't caring for no cause for.
The gray one I would.
Undefeated 4, I would camp for.
If I could go somewhere at
if you making
midnight,
up like a story, yeah, like camp at midnight and you get your size, I'm camping.
if I could go somewhere at midnight and get like black Cause 4 at 8 a.m., I would do that. Like I'll come sit out front of your house from midnight till 8 tomorrow if you sell it to me for retail. I'll just sit in the front yard.
I think we're just lazy. I just can't do it. I'm just too lazy. I think everything's
No, it's
too
not
lazy.
laziness.
It's
Why-
laziness.
no,
bro.
it's not, because why would it's why the hell would you want to sit out in a camp chair when you could be home in your comfortable bed?
Well, and it depends.
lazy.
Like
And
if it was like
it's not. That's not laziness. That's comfort. That's like I don't.
That's what just being lazy. If I can get up and
Yeah,
go
that's
get my
lazy.
guarantee pet, it's called being lazy.
that's like,
How is that?
and if it was
lazy?
like with the homies, like then it would be fun. But if I'm like with a bunch of 16-year-old kids, I probably wouldn't camp. There's nothing I would camp for.
If you stay up all night long and sit in a camp chair, you're injuring your body. Like you're not.
Yes.
All right, settle down.
Yes, you need to go the next day to a cryo chamber.
Only you injured your body. When we
Yes.
camped for foam and your spirit left, I looked at George's eyes and I saw his spirit go like this.
Okay,
and
so
that
then-
was it. That's when sneakers
When
went
you get
downhill
home,
for
when you
George.
get home from a camp out, you
There
need
you
an ice
go.
bath. It's the equivalent of playing on a Sunday, on a Monday night, and then a Thursday night.
Only you would equate it to like a tissue injury, like a muscle injury. That's not what I'm talking about.
Play Monday Night Football and Thursday Night Football.
It's equivalent to a 5-round UFC
Do
fight.
damage to all your internal organs
that
staying
was-
up that
yes.
long in a camp chair. Right?
Shout out to Major Look.
Oh.
Camping is goofy, but more power to anybody. You know? But there are certain things I would camp for. Someone said like it's like concert tickets. Not the same thing. The concert's here once a year. Like it's not the same thing.
I'm not camping in this climate right now. I'm not camping for anything.
Yes.
Period.
We'll see.
Camping gives you cancer,
We'll
according
see.
to George.
We'll see, George. When them undefeated fours drop, and you'll be outside of undefeated.
We said
That's definitely
when we thought that the Take Flight 8 was undefeated, we said we would camp for it. I'm pretty
No, I
sure.
didn't.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure we said we would camp for it.
Smoking rocks.
I'm pretty
I don't even
sure
like
we
eights.
said.
I said I would
I'm
buy it.
pretty sure we said we would
You
camp for
say
it.
a lot of
Go
foolish
back.
stuff.
You know what sucks though is I know for myself personally, when I thought they were undefeated, I was copping, fam. I was copping to keep. But I still like them though, and I do like them, and I've made that point that I like them.
I like them too.
But once I found out they were undefeated, I was like, I'll get them later.
Y'all
Let's see what I
actually
can
turned
do.
this into WWE show today. This is a
Woo,
joke.
top 10 wrestlers today, fam.
Oh yeah, brother.
Oh,
Actual shit show inside.
brother, wrap these 10-inch pythons around your neck, brother. Oh, yeah.
Dear God.
I can't wait to do that list. We were
He
talking-
said he's gonna wrap his hands around your python, brother.
He's still watching wrestling. Still, in 2017, watches wrestling.
That's a fact. We were talking about
He's
Yankees.
good wrestlers right now.
Eagles cooked. They're cooked, right?
Eagles are cooked.
We didn't believe
Is Michael
them
Vick back?
anyways.
Is Michael Vick back?
No, but they might as well ask him. They might as well Kaepernick, Vic.
He's playing flag
Tony
football
Romo?
now.
Who knows?
He's on Fox too.
It's 2017. Are you really
Not for
ready to
long.
say anything about this league?
I don't know, man.
Nick Foles' numbers when he first came in the league are better than Carson Wentz's. So
Bro,
pretty good.
Pretty
Who
soon, there's
knows?
not going to be any commentators left. They're going to be calling us.
McNabb is down, bro. People out here
you
wild.
better watch it. He's gonna get on you. No pause.
bro. People are out here wilding out with sexual harassment.
You
and
keep
stuff,
talking about
bro.
McNabb. His eyes are frosting over.
I'm gonna
right
tell
now,
you,
huh?
Marshall Falk. I'm such a huge Marshall Falk fan, but these environments, I'm telling men, guys, you at work, don't engage, fam. Do not engage. All right. Today, a white elephant gift at work, Christmas party. Open, and I know someone thought this was a joke. It was a Starbucks gift card in a box. The woman, I'm not gonna say her name. She picked her gift. She started unwrapping it. The box was a tampon box.
Oh, no.
And I'm like, I covered it up. I said, nope. She opened up the tampon box because it was like obviously another box in it. It was a pregnancy test box. Opened that box up. It was a Starbucks gift card. They were like, well, what's the box? I threw it, literally threw it at the table. I said, no, that's HR. Somebody giving a woman a tampon box to open up a white elephant gift? Bruh. People out here wilding, fam. They wilding. I'm telling you. Warren Sapp out here giving out dildos for
Bro,
Christmas gifts.
Warren's out getting dildos. That's fucked. That's
We knew Warren Sapp was a weirdo.
Well, I'm
Okay.
telling you, don't
That's been on.
do it.
That's been
nah.
on record for years.
I'm starting to maybe think Herm Edwards might be good for the culture now.
They finally fired the defensive coordinator. I don't know if you saw that.
Oh, yeah, I saw
He gets
that.
to make one hire. One of his own hires.
Hey, why you gonna bring in somebody whack? Huh?
I think they already said who they were
bring in Lovie Smith.
Somebody who was with them when he was with the Chiefs or something like that. Who's now like
Oh, wait, no, Lovie Simpson. I was thinking.
Ooh, Romeo Cornell?
I was thinking Derek Green.
Him
No.
Cornell.
Like I think it's a younger college assistant.
Romeo
He was
Cornell.
good.
Is Romeo Cornell alive?
Yeah, I know.
You
Is
better
he
check
alive?
this out. He passed away?
Apparently still in the league. I have no idea.
Romeo Cornell?
No, that's
I'm pretty sure he
impossible.
passed away.
As an assistant, he probably still is.
What about Charlie Weiss?
I have no idea. He probably.
Last time I saw it was Kansas.
He's just counting his money from Notre Dame still. He's still getting paid from
Coming
Notre
from
Dame.
everywhere. He went to Kansas, Notre Dame. He was at Chiefs at one
He had
point,
a
right?
10-year deal at Notre Dame, and they fired him like the second year.
Romeo Cornell
Counting.
is a.
You wanna talk about Birdman
assistant
hands.
in Texas.
Charlie Weiss hands from the new
Houston
meme,
Texans.
Oh, he's with the Texans?
Derek Green
Told
passed away.
you.
That's who it was.
No, no, he's not. Wade Phillips is at Texans.
He doesn't have to be the defensive coordinator. He can be like the linebacker coach or something. I mean,
Ooh, if he's a linebacker coach, he's fell off. Though. You go from Patriots
I'm gonna need
to
you
this?
to chill out. That stuff happens more than people think.
I guess, man. I'd be
Lovie
sad.
Smith is the head coach of the University of Illinois. All right,
Which I didn't even know that. He's going to get fired. Huh?
He should have never been hired.
You're right. He should have stayed in the league and been a coordinator.
I'm just saying, people fall, they fall far, and you might not even know.
Like the balls. Balls are falling.
Violent.
Pause.
Well, it might be like a few minutes without George.
Oh.
Well, this one's off too, so. Nah, look at his face.
Yeah, he got scared.
Oh, yeah, Ball family. Them cats going to Lithuania. Somewhere in Lithuania.
How did I miss him taking the little one out of high school?
Hey, I don't know how you didn't know that. The little one. I don't know how you missed that.
Yes, he's a Disney character.
And how did I miss them getting
little one.
Lamborghinis and Ferraris?
Oh, yeah, you've been missing that, bro.
Bro, that's been like for like 6 months ago.
I have my ears and eyes shut about it, dude.
Bruh.
He's ruining the world.
You too busy out here copping Disney, you know?
I don't want. I hate to feel this way, but I feel it inside. 70% of me want them to fail so bad.
97% of me want.
I don't care either way. That doesn't, I mean.
But I want them to succeed. But, like, bro, they're
Why?
setting an awful standard, bro. You get in trouble at UCLA and you get punished. Oh, we're out of here.
Bro,
You go overseas.
if he steals something in Lithuania, they're gonna chop his head off.
Bro.
I'm pretty sure.
I'm
Is
sure
that
he
what they
learned
do?
his
Look it
lesson.
up. Capital punishment.
All right. This
Chop your
isn't
head off?
no
Chernobyl.
idea. There's been a lot of news about old ball pause lately. Like,
Old
not only
ball?
that, no, big man, tall man,
LeVar?
father man, got yelled at by the Lakers. Had a meeting with the Lakers, including Magic Johnson, and they told him stop acting up. And he finally was like, said something, comments to the media that actually made him look like not like a wacko. He seemed like a regular person.
What did he say?
Here's his moments.
What did he say?
He was doing
What did he
Breakfast Club
say
today.
What did he say?
Yeah, you got to talk about that too because
I didn't watch it. I didn't watch it yet.
All right. He just said basically we had a meeting. It was good. He basically like rescinded all his commentary about calling Luke Walton a bad coach and all that. I just want the best for my son.
Of course
He's a wacko.
He's not a wacko.
Magic Johnson said
He's
Magic
the
Johnson
supreme
said,
wacko.
He's
Did
Magic
you read
Johnson
did you
said-
read the link I sent you?
yeah, okay, yes, but he's the quintessential person that like something it just went to his head too fast.
I don't mean like a wacko, like he's like
I know
saved
that.
skin in the
Yes,
like
I know
bathroom
that,
or something
but
like
he's
that.
still a wacko.
Yes,
Hey.
he is.
The first spotlight hit him, it just gone.
Hey,
Like it's gone.
I bet I know what Magic Johnson threatened him with.
All right.
You allow this. I didn't want you allow this. You co-sign.
I didn't
this.
say
He
anything.
didn't say anything, no.
I said I bet I know.
Okay.
You know better.
I didn't know. I'm not done, but
He said, "Hey, you want this antidote? You
This
better
is-
stay alive."
okay. All right. Look, man, we speak freely on the Secrets podcast.
Yes, you wouldn't even say a cuss word earlier.
I don't curse at all. All right. I think that's good. We're good with those. We have no more topics. That's it.
What?
We went through all of our topics today.
No, we didn't. We didn't talk about Supreme Encore,
Oh, I mean, you can't even wear it on court, so I don't know if it counts.
which
You shouldn't be putting NBA logos
on something you can't wear on
and
the court.
collaborating on something if you can't wear it in the NBA. The
And
NBA shouldn't be doing stuff.
Here's
like
what I don't understand is like, why can you wear like if it matches your uniform, like the sneakers do? Like, why can't you wear it?
They said it was just the word Supreme on it. I don't understand it.
I mean, either way, it was whack. But I understand his point of why can't I wear it? It has an NBA and a Nike logo, and we're sponsored by Nike, and I play for the NBA.
Check that camera. Yeah, I think it should. I mean, NBA shouldn't be
fine.
joining forces with stuff like that if you can't wear it. It's dumb. Like, it's ridiculous.
I think so.
I'm actually surprised at who wore it first. I mean, I thought it would have been Nick Young or PJ Tucker or somebody else for certain first.
PJ Tucker's not an accessorizer.
I really don't see him as
He's a
Supreme
thought, too,
often
though.
either, though.
What?
I don't really see him as
Oubre's
Supreme
a
that
thought
much.
too.
Oh, see, I don't know that much about him. He just like Odell Beckham. That's all I look at him. He's like
He's been a thought.
fake, OBJ. God, that's whack OBJ.
Those OBJ shoes suck.
Yeah,
They should have been better. They should have been better than Victor Cruz's.
they definitely should have been something like on the Victor Cruz wave.
What happened with them jackets?
Which ones?
They sent us emails
Free
saying that
jackets? I never got the email.
they sent an email saying this was offered to you in error. It was supposed to be for UK runners, which you are not. We're not sending you a jacket.
Mine said 1 day away. Delivery.
Deliver them up. Oh, I get
That
my.
was 2 weeks ago.
I'm supposed to get my social
1 day
status.
away.
My social status mystery box is supposed to come tomorrow, I think.
Yo,
You
still
bought
haven't
one of
got
those?
that? Yeah, he bought it.
You bought one?
No, he did.
You
I
bought
thought-
it?
Yeah, but I thought
No, I wanted to buy it. I said I'll wait to see what Simple got first.
Oh, they sold out.
No, they didn't.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought they said they'll be selling it until all the way through something.
Yeah,
I know you
but then they.
I hope you
that's-
got that
they went
picture
back,
I
they
sent.
sold out.
You saw what he sent.
Yeah, that was trash.
You're doing like a hyperfused New Balances. Those joints were whack.
My stuff's gonna be heaters.
That comment that he had put on Twitter was funny though.
But man, if you
I hope I get an Air Max
he
97.
was like, "Thanks for these fire kicks, man."
I'll send it. We'll post it on Instagram as soon as I get it in.
shout out to social status. If you open up a box and this guy Air Max
Tell you-
97 silver bullets and an OVO
You missed-
10, I'm gonna miss the heat, bro. I'm gonna be
You
heated.
missed the release though. Those social status. Ultra Boosts come out this weekend.
Which ones are those?
The cream looking ones. Social status and
Nah, the 20th.
The what?
Oh, it's next weekend.
Yeah, the
And they
20th.
hold hands like this.
The what?
I think
You
he's
sent
talking
the picture
he's
of
talking
it.
about the consortium. No, I sent it. The consortium one that was the social status collab, and then they ended up releasing it anyways because it was that nice.
You're not talking about the invisible boost when I sent, right?
Nah,
No.
I'm about to
It was
look
social
that up.
status
sent
and
you
who?
that one a
Social
long
status
time
and
ago.
who?
whatever the last collab was in that pack, sneaker exchange.
Something like that.
With
They're
full
fire,
box?
though.
But
They're
it came
fire.
out. But their actual shoe came out, and this was the one that was like the sample. And it didn't end up being the collab, but they said it was so nice that they were going to release it as just a regular consortium.
They said nice kicks.
That is so nice.
nice kicks. I imagine Undefeated will have it. So
I'm gonna take a
now
look
that
at
I will camp for. No, I'm just
Shout out, Matt.
it. Bro, them undefeated 97s are that much money?
which one?
Like $1,800.
What, green?
Yeah.
They
And the
suck,
blacks and the
so-
whites are like $380.
Yeah,
The whites
no,
are fire.
They suck.
The green ones are fire.
That's the best one, but why does it have to have patent leather on
The
it?
green
It
is the
sucks.
best, then the white
You
and the
hate
black.
patent
Those
leather.
suck. I hate patent leather on stuff patent leather shouldn't be on. 11s? First time ever used. This should be on.
I am
Tuxedo
going
other
to
stuff?
destroy my toilet when I get home.
All right. Top 10 wrestlers. Y'all do top 10
I'm
wrestlers?
gonna destroy my toilet.
Top 10 wrestlers
Honorable
of
mentions.
all
Honorable
time
mentions.
to us, brother. Ooh, I
Oh
can't
yeah,
wait.
that's the bottom line.
Honorable mentions for me. And you guys might not even know this
I got
guy.
lots of honorable
Simple went
mentions.
an entire episode without saying Josh Gordon one time.
Josh
One
scored
time.
JG12. Oh my god, he had a fucking sick ass touchdown over the
Touchdown was
weekend.
off the
I'm
hook.
impressed.
Oh,
That touchdown was off the
bro.
hook.
It was the best
He's
catch of the
back,
year.
bro.
He
back.
jumped off
Maybe the
that.
best two-handed catch. I don't know if there have been better
There
one-handed
were
catches.
two.
There was a sick one-handed
There
catch.
were two plays. He jumped off the line so quick, and he caught that. Yeah, hand. Yeah, give me that. All right, give me that.
Fingertips.
I was watching clips of like his 200-yard games and how bad Whedon is, bro. Whedon was throwing the worst
Whedon
balls
was on there.
ever, and Josh Gordon was raking him in.
I couldn't even. I forgot Whedon was ever in the league. He was on the Cowboys.
Yeah, he was on the Cowboys.
Holy cow, Brendan
Josh
Whedon.
Gordon is the truth.
Bro,
I
you might be
should've
the
wore- I
only
shouldn't
person
have-
looking at
I
Josh
shouldn't
Gordon
have said
clips.
anything. There's that other topic too. It's not really a topic, but the picture I sent you where NBA teams are now selling sponsorships on their 2K jerseys.
So what? Corny. On the 2K game, you could. They
The
sell
Cavs are gonna have
sponsorships.
hot pockets.
So you can like on the video game, they're selling sponsorships to the video game jerseys. So the Cavs is
Yeah,
hot
the
pockets,
patch
right?
on the jersey.
Lord have mercy. It's just
What
a
the fuck is the
money
world
grab.
coming to?
It's because they don't want to put it on the real jersey, so they put it on the
Obviously,
video
no.
game.
Hot pockets
Nonsense.
are lit though.
More kids might play the video game than watch actual NBA.
That's actual facts. That's actual facts though.
That is 100% fact.
And there's nothing better. when you play a video game than heating up a warm Hot Pocket.
Not one of us in here plays.
He has different
any
thoughts
of
about
them.
Hot Pockets.
Hot Pockets are good.
Hot
bro.
Pockets, if you're listening, hit us up.
Didn't you say Hot Pockets are?
I don't mess with calzones.
Chicken artichoke Hot Pockets.
Hot Pockets are delicious, but he said something different. Now you're not going to
Chicken
repeat it?
artichoke Hot
Oh, they're
Pockets.
fire.
No, I was gonna say Hot
pepperoni
Pockets
pizza?
means something else.
Ham and Swiss Hot Pockets.
Oh, ham and Swiss. is
Ham
good.
and Swiss Hot Pockets. Oh,
But that cheese is too liquefied if it gets too hot.
And then
All the cheese in there besides like the pizza ones is nasty, you know?
Yeah, it's pretty
Yes,
weird.
it is.
One time I
It's
bought
nasty.
some I bought
chicken
them.
and broccoli. Oh,
That barbecue one is awful though.
that's not bad.
That was gross.
And you got to get in the pretzel. Barbecue pork in the pretzel.
what?
In the pretzel Hot Pocket.
They got pretzel now?
Pretzel Hot Pockets.
Bro,
Check
I'm
it
gonna have
out.
to go back and do
Hot
some
Pockets, hit us
research.
up.
Yes, bro. If they send us a lifetime supply of Hot Pockets, I'm gonna be heated, fam.
No, we'll be heating them up.
I'm gonna be taking them to the shelter. That's what I'll be doing.
Oh, there's a new show on Stars I told you about. You got to watch it. Counterpart. Fire.
What's it about?
It's hard to explain, man, because it's kind of like sci-fi military stuff or sci-fi like
I don't
CIA.
like
Terminator?
bro.
It's Terminator?
I don't mean sci-fi like it's not fantasy. I mean like
Speaking
there's two
of-
universes. Apparently you can go through a door
No.
and meet your same person on the other
Stargate.
side.
I'm not
sounds
watching
fair.
it. Stargate
Speaking
and
of-
Quantum Leap. I don't watch stuff like that.
Watch the first episode.
Speaking
make a
of-
determination based on that.
Orville.
Speaking of Terminator,
No,
did you
it's nothing
guys
like
know that Facebook had two computers that started to talk to each other in a language that they made up on their own and they had to unplug them?
I heard something, but I thought it was a fake
Bruh.
story.
Bruh.
It was
I
fake
don't know
news.
if I believe that. No.
Bruh.
I don't know, bro.
We're going to be slaves soon.
No. All right, because I will kill myself if the robots take over. I'm not gonna be here for that.
I don't know if I believe that.
So
You gotta watch it. You gotta watch one episode of
I
Counterpart.
refuse to
Counterpart
suffer.
is fire. It's like CIA stuff, but just with a twist.
I don't like the future. All right.
It's not in the future.
You said you got
We
two
don't want to know
universes.
about the future now.
All right.
I think that's what's gonna happen.
I don't.
You don't watch robot movies.
It should.
You don't watch Transformers.
Turn these cameras off. Turn these cameras off. Turn that computer off. Bruh, I'm getting nervous now. Give me this phone away from me, bro.
He ain't seen none of the Transformer movies.
Bro, get this phone away
You
from
read
me.
one story and got shook. Huh?
He's
This is
solid.
happening, bro. This camera's recording all of us right now,
Yep,
bro.
it's looking at you.
It's getting data.
Oh no, that's definitely happening.
Bruh.
I definitely believe in that
All
stuff.
right. I'm
though.
gonna. You need to
No,
chill
I
out.
believe in it. I told you when I was in Fry's, I was looking at some soy sauce I had never looked at before in my entire life. I get home, scroll through IG, there's an advertisement
sauce,
for
bro.
the soy sauce.
Let me ask you this.
A brand
Let me ask you
I've
this.
never seen before.
Let me ask you this. Has there ever been a time that you're like thinking of a song and you go to Pandora, put that band on, and it plays the song you're thinking of? Because
Facts,
that happens
sir.
all the time to me.
100% fact.
Bro, this phone reads my mind.
You should make a song called "Has There Ever Been a Time?" 'cause
I remember one time
that'd be a good seller.
I remember before Saved by the Bell would come on, I would have a dream about the episode, and that episode would come on.
Bruh.
Facts.
I'm telling you, they're in there, bro.
They're there. All right, let's do top 10
I
wrestlers.
can't,
Let's do
deal
top
with,
10
I
wrestlers.
can't deal with you.
I'm done my honorable mention first. I got one honorable mention, all right? I could have had more. I still got two, all right? I didn't want to say this
Everyone
one
should
because
have
he's a
about
little
20
weird.
honorable mentions.
You're
to be
right,
honest,
but I'm going to be right.
I got a bunch.
Actually, I got three. Okay. One, I'm a little,
It keeps on going higher.
One, I'm a little upset that I didn't put in my top 10 because I was my favorite wrestlers, but I didn't put it in top 10 for some reason. I don't know why. Razor Ramon. I didn't put him in my top 10, and I should have.
yeah.
But I love Razor Ramon.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, as a friend.
Okay, so hold on. Is your list favorite or top 10?
And I'm not talking about actually
I
skills
put my favorite top 10.
Okay, how did you pick your wrestlers? That's what we need to know.
Like most influence in my era.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Like top 10
I thought,
influence
'cause
in
I
my
was like,
era.
if George comes in here and
1930s.
says like his headlock was unreal, I was like, oh, be like nobody had a full Nelson like him. I'll be like, no, fam. Numbers. I got Doink the Clown. I don't know if y'all remember Doink.
I remember Doink the Clown.
Doink was
Rest in
fire.
peace.
He was creepy. He died?
Yeah.
You know, a lot of wrestlers died, bro. So rest in peace to whoever's on this list or that died.
No shite. We talked about that months ago.
And then Goldust. I was a Goldust fan.
He's still around.
He was a little weird, but I liked Goldust. So he could wrestle. Though.
Dusty Rhodes' son.
Yes.
Oh, that's who that was? Yeah. Oh, I knew he was somebody. I just
So
couldn't
it's
remember.
Cody Rhodes.
Go ahead. Who's next? I'm mentions.
Honorable mentions. Goldberg, Brock Lesnar, Kevin Owens, Seth Rollins, Ric Flair. Not in my top 10. That would make wrestling fans upset.
You had Ric Flair in your top 10.
No, I don't. Mick Foley, Ultimate Warrior, Macho Man, Diamond Dallas Page, and Kane.
There's a lot of fire wrestlers like I said,
Kane,
honorable
you're right.
mention. The list should be more than 10,
It
to
should
be honest.
It should be a lot.
My honorable mentions are, I mean, I don't understand how you guys didn't put them on the list anywhere.
Gorgeous George.
Yes. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat.
That wasn't my era.
Who the heck is that?
It was before us.
You don't know who Ricky the Dragon Steamboat is?
Bro, he sounds like a guy that works at the diner now, and he tells stories.
They all work at diners now. Have you seen Lex Luthor? Oh my God, Lex Luger, whatever his name.
I don't like that because I used to like Lex Luger.
And
He was an American hero.
He looks frail. He's frail.
Okay.
I don't like him now.
You using
but Ricky
American
the Dragon,
hero very liberally right now.
Ricky the Dragon Slayer. I don't know about him.
Okay.
I bet he works somewhere that sells the best
Ricky
pecan pie
the
in town.
Dragon Steamboat.
All right,
Don't disrespect.
it's a dragon and a steamboat.
Do you know who Coco Beware is or Junkyard Dog or?
Of course, Junkyard Dog.
Junkyard Dog, yeah.
I don't know Coco Bean Head.
Bruh, okay. There's a reason this is not resonating with you
I
guys.
think you talk about Greek wrestling. You talk about Greco. You talk about
Greco-Roman wrestling.
Yes, Olympics, 1892. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, the Iron Sheik, because they've literally turned
Iron
his
Sheik.
personality into like one of the greatest Twitter accounts in history. So the Iron Sheik is just for the culture, and Jimmy Superfly Snuka.
Rest in peace.
Fire. You can't have this conversation then.
You gotta know who they are. I mean,
You don't know
gotta
Ricky the
who
Dragon
they are.
Steamboat is, and you don't know how Jimmy Superfly Snuka is?
I probably do. I just can't think.
He's
of him
like
right now,
literally the most athletic wrestler of all time. Like
no.
he
Probably.
literally started all that stuff with like Rey Mysterio and all that coming afterwards,
the
jumping
jump-
off.
the
He's the one who started it.
High flying stuff.
They
Jump out of the cage.
Superfly.
Jump out of the cage.
I
They don't
probably
not
don't know.
Superfly
No,
like
I
a
don't
pimp,
know the
like
pimp, no.
Superfly like you fly in the air.
That's the wrestler I know. Superfly the pimp.
The Godfather. Shout out the Godfather in the Ho Train.
Oh, yo, he used
You're
to come out
tripping,
there with
though.
them hoes.
I looked up a top 100 wrestling list, and it had a female on, like not China, like
Yeah,
another female.
Oh
on
no,
there.
it had. What's that? It used to be with Bam Bam
I
Bigelow.
was like,
Oh,
Lita?
Luna.
no, like
Luna.
a recent
Lita.
woman.
Lita,
no,
probably.
Lita?
No,
Oh, I don't know who you.
I was like, how is this late? Her entire
Charlotte-
career was after I
Charlotte
stopped
Flair?
watching. So
Trish Stratus?
yes,
Trish Stratus, yeah.
Oh, I remember her, the blonde lady.
Yeah.
Okay.
aren't they all blonde?
Anybody? No. What's he got?
Her
no,
and Lita,
besides Elizabeth,
her,
they're all blonde.
her and
I know
Lita, her and Lita were the first women to ever main event Raw.
Hey,
Yeah, I
they
was
headlined a pay per view
and normally Raw
and
means
one
something
Royal
else.
Rumble. All right. Look at you starting late. Number 10.
Hey.
Number 10. Papa Shango. Fire.
No idea who that is.
You don't know who Papa
that Papa
Shango
is?
is?
Like
You didn't know
The
who
black,
two
the
of the
black
people
magic,
was. Yeah.
bruh.
I figured
when he put that voodoo across the Ultimate Warrior and he started throwing up everywhere and that black stuff came out of his head, I was scared, shook.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Papa Shango, fire. Look him up, kids. All right.
Yes, kids. You don't even know who Ricky the Dragon Steamboat.
Number
He was the
9.
Godfather.
Jimmy some fly snooker.
You realize that's a Godfather, right?
Oh yeah. Number 9, Bret the Hitman Hart. I was a fan. His sharpshooter finishing move, it was the easiest to execute. All you did was flip your little brother over, twist his legs, and just
And scream, make him scream.
the easiest finishing move ever. Though, if you played any video game, that was the best guy to pick on any video game for a wrestling video game. Number 8, the Hardy Boys, bruh. Come on, bruh.
2 people on one line?
Hardy Boys.
Bruh, they're always together. They would be flying.
Jeff Hardy's the
off
only one worthy of putting on there, but-
every
Matt Hardy
thing.
now is fire.
Okay, now
Broken
it's
Matt Hardy.
2017.
Fire.
So I haven't watched wrestling in 19
still
Broken
years.
Matt Hardy is one of the greatest gimmicks of this generation.
I don't
They
know what that
were
means. I don't know what that
must see
means.
when you would watch Raw Monday night, all that stuff. I was hard. I couldn't wait for them to come
Yes,
out.
Jeff
man.
Hardy is a good wrestler, but he doesn't belong on a top 10 anywhere.
It's a top 10.
Neither does Coke. Who was that one?
Because
Coco
if you
Christie.
said if you said
who was that,
Superfly,
Magician Man?
Superfly, and all them revolutionized flying and all that stuff, them cats took it to another level off ladders.
Oh yeah,
everything.
they didn't have
All right.
cage matches and all that. And
Extreme.
Jimmy Superfly Snuka's
All right.
Yes,
days.
they did. Jimmy Superfly Snuka jumped off a cage. He was the first one to ever do it.
Okay.
No, he
Madison
didn't.
Square Garden.
They didn't. What my point is, they didn't
Jail
have like
cell.
they weren't putting people on a table and jumping off and like slamming someone on a table and jumping off with like chairs and hitting people. Whatever this new stuff is,
Number 7,
ridiculous.
Number 7, Triple H. He's just the most consistent. It's just great. Now, when he was Hunter Helm
a
Hensley,
character, but
and he
he's
was
a
like
wrestler.
royalty, oh, I didn't like him. No, that was corny. All right, but then when he turned to like DX and like all that, that was fire. All right, there's nothing more like DX, the X. That's iconic.
Chop.
That's iconic.
Isn't there a
That's as
wrestler
iconic
named-
as this.
Isn't
That's
there
the one?
X Pac? I thought he started that. No.
Is that in there? Yeah,
that
but they're all the same group.
that good?
That good? Check it out. Thanks, fam.
This
Suck it.
and
You want
this?
to you want to make sure that that's on camera. Is that what
Outlawed.
that was?
It was outlawed in schools.
And this?
No, that's MS-13.
That's that was NWO.
Pin flew across
That's
the room.
Wolfpack.
That's a
pretty-
wolf.
Where'd my
That's
pin go?
an NWO.
Across the room.
Yeah, I forget it.
Too
It's all
sweet.
good. But that right there was outlawed in school. To be like, suck it. You get
Yeah,
detention.
because you can't say suck it because you're talking about your dick. That's
Number
why
6.
it's outlawed.
Number 6.
I thought X-Pac did that, though.
Number
No?
6.
DX.
They all
DX
did it.
Chop.
I thought he was DX X-Pac
All
or
of them
something.
It
were.
was.
Oh, what does that mean?
DX.
Like
D-Generation X.
Oh,
Triple
I don't
H,
know nothing
China.
about that.
Triple H, China. Shawn
X-Pac.
Michaels, X-Pac, Road Dogg Jesse James, and Badass Billy Gunn.
Woo-hoo-hoo. I'm getting hyped
No
thinking
idea
about
who-
that.
I know like the first 3 people you said.
Bro, I'm about to
What
go
are you
home and watch-
talking
I'm about to go home and watch
about?
wrestling on Cody.
Bruh.
Number 9.
Oh, Cody.
Number
yes,
9.
WrestleMania on Wednesday night.
Number 6. Macho Man Randy Savage.
Oh, yeah. Bring back
Actually, take that off because they won't let it on YouTube. Get that off. They'll definitely.
I doubt that's copyrighted.
I'm sure it is. Bro. It's on iTunes.
Vince McMahon.
X-Pac music?
Yeah,
D-Generation
it's on
X
iTunes.
music.
D-Generation music.
Break it down.
Is it a
It had a
produced
soundtrack.
song, though?
Yeah, it was a
Yeah.
soundtrack.
Ain't got no.
That's
Number 6, Macho Man Randy Savage.
You already said that.
All right, let me tell you some of the rarest footage video ever, and I couldn't find it anymore.
Yes, him rapping.
Him on 106 in Park dissing Hulk Hogan. Some of the rarest video footage on
With
earth.
Tigger.
If anybody finds it, he's with AJ and Free. If anybody finds that footage, hit me up. All right.
he also has one of the most fire albums of all time.
Okay, that
was
album
waiting for
is
that.
trash.
Hey, brother.
Okay. He sound like DMX. All right, I love that. He's like, be a man, Hulk Hogan. You come to the charity event. I was like, oh, right.
His song to Kurt Hennig, Best Friend, will bring a tear to your eye.
Yeah.
Perfect Friend.
You mean Mr. Perfect?
Who's next?
All right,
Number 10.
bottom 5?
Yeah.
Number 10,
Geekazoid named Kurt Hennig.
Razor Ramon / Scott Hall.
It's a good one.
Yeah, whatever.
He's
Don't
awesome.
be disrespectful.
He was the best person in NWO. He's better than Hulk Hogan. He's probably number 1 on your list.
There's 3 things I like.
Not-
someone throwing a toothpick
Not
in
historically.
someone throwing a toothpick in another man's face, another man going like this.
No, this is the funniest thing.
And when you go like this,
No.
when you
Yes,
go like
it
this
is.
and you walk under a ladder.
This toothpick.
This is the funniest
This?
thing of all time.
And when a grown man tells another grown man to shut up, nothing funnier than that. All right, just straight up shut up.
Shut the F up is actually pretty funny.
It's funny in context in certain settings. Number 9.
Number 9?
This right here is laughable no matter when you see it. If you see it on a video,
When you driving,
Tears.
you cut somebody off. I swerved, and this guy almost hit the railing, and he goes, and I was like, oh man.
And then he threw a toothpick in your car. And he had a Jerry curl.
Did Razor Ramon die?
No, he's alive.
Oh, okay.
He's the one that probably should have, but
yeah,
he's
probably.
still kicking.
nah,
He's doing DDP yoga
all
now.
Them
He's all
cats
good.
that died deserve to die. They did way more drugs. Actually, Ric Flair probably deserved to die too because
He done a lot of stuff.
Everybody.
Number 9.
Number 9, CM Punk.
I have no idea who that is. I know the name, but I don't know who he is.
Number 8, Sting, the franchise.
I never cared for Sting.
I was
What?
a Sting fan.
I just thought he was dope when he had the baseball. He come out the bat and the trench coat. That was it. I never cared for him.
Number 7,
Because he was always in ECW, right? Or WC.
WCW.
Yeah, I didn't watch that much.
He was. That's why they call him the franchise because he was WCW
You're right.
was
before all that
100%
stuff
facts.
happened.
Yeah.
Facts.
Number 7, Kurt Angle. He's an American hero.
Yes, he is because he won a gold medal in wrestling.
And then he became the champion of
Shouldn't be on a fake wrestling list.
He won a gold medal with a broken freaking neck.
If you put him on the real wrestling list, then I'd be like, oh yeah, number 1.
Did he die too?
Cole,
No, he's in
Kale
WWE now. He's still
Sanderson or
wrestling.
whatever.
Oh, he's still wrestling?
Yeah, he's still wrestling. He just wrestled at Survivor Series. He's the general manager of Raw. Number 6,
Head coach.
he would be.
He did
This
a
would be
deep- he did a
higher.
deep dive.
Other people's list, but Undertaker, number 6.
Number 6. He should be in top 5.
My top 5 is
Period.
stacked.
All right. What you got, bottom 5, George?
Number 10, Goldberg.
He's boring.
Yeah, he does 2 moves:
Okay, that's
care.
fine.
jackhammer and a spear.
And let me tell you something. When you beat the crap out of everybody and then you spear them and they die, I don't get it. Like, you just beat the brakes off of them, but that spear to the gut just
Yeah, but then he
ends
would
them.
do that other thing.
The
after
jackhammer.
that. Yeah, he would slam on the neck, back on the neck or whatever. Number 9, Andre the Giant.
He was boring, too.
He's born too.
Okay,
He was slow.
Again,
he should have been in the NBA.
Big Show's better than him.
been in the NBA.
Big Show's definitely better than
Big Show's
Andre
better than Andre the Giant.
Giant. Andre Giant's dead, too.
Okay, neither one of you were alive when I. No shite. They're all dead. Almost everybody we're talking about is dead.
Everybody, you
He
talking
probably
about
has
is dead.
Chris Jericho on his list.
Chris Jericho's a bad person.
He's a really bad person. Well, he's a bad corpse now. He's a
Go.
bad skeleton.
What you got?
He's alive.
Huh?
He's wrestling January 7th in the Tokyo Dome.
Who's the one that killed his family?
That's Chris Benoit.
Oh, that's
you
what I
right.
meant.
Hey,
Oh, you right.
That's what
Don't disrespect Chris Jericho
You right.
like that.
You right.
Benoit was the one I was
You
talking
right. I'm
about.
talking about Benoit too. Go ahead.
Chill out.
Number 8, Shawn Michaels.
That was disrespectful. Apologize to Chris Jericho.
I don't care for either one of them.
Bro.
Shawn Michaels is lit.
Shawn Michaels. Number 7, Undertaker.
Undertaker.
And number
Lord.
6, woo, Ric Flair. Maybe the greatest personality in history.
I think people didn't start
Sports.
respecting Ric Flair until like now. Like we got older. Nobody was like really lit on Ric Flair when we watched wrestling.
about?
Everybody was letting Ric Flair. People,
Ric
a
Flair was
lot
the
of people-
number
most
one
people-
person besides maybe Hogan for 20 years.
Most people have 1A and 1B as Ric Flair and Shawn Michaels, but I would not.
I don't even got Ric Flair on my list. Like I never cared for Ric Flair.
I never cared for Ric Flair.
I mean, I don't understand how he got on them Yeezys either. Like that still baffles me. I don't get that. Number 5, Stone Cold. He maybe should be a little higher because he was really influential, but he had too many like racist tendencies. Like he
He's
never.
a redneck.
He had that leather vest and them skulls and them beards. He just looked racist, but I never saw him do anything racist. So, but I think a lot of wrestlers were racist.
Yeah, I was going to say, is every white wrestler not racist? Or?
The Rock. The Rock was extremely corny when he first came out, but then his personality skyrocketed and took wrestling to another level.
Nation of Domination.
Number
Don't know what
3.
that means.
Number 3, I got Hulk Hogan, but NWO Hulk Hogan.
Hollywood.
Hollywood
Hulk
have
Hogan,
all
brother.
No.
could have for his
I
entire career.
don't
Hogan.
care about other Hulk Hogan. No.
We don't want to eat your vitamins.
See,
Take your-
I liked Hulk
drink your
Hogan
milk.
when he had that reality show. That was fire.
He's literally the best.
No,
character
he's
in
not.
wrestling history.
No, he's not.
Oh, he's definitely not the
Yes,
best
he is.
character. Though.
No, he's
What are you
not.
talking about? He was the only one really successful going besides maybe Macho Man going from playing
Macho
both
Man's dead
sides,
too. Man, rest
Macho
in
Man's
peace,
dead.
huh?
playing both sides, and still coming back to the good side, and fans still loving him.
That's fine. But when he
Can you name another wrestler besides
Yes.
Macho Man
Yes.
who's like that?
Yes. The Rock,
The Rock was bad.
Stone Cold Steve Austin,
Triple H.
Chris Jericho, Triple H.
Nah.
Everybody has a heel and a face run. That's the whole point of wrestling.
Yeah.
Not at the height where you're the best one in both sides when you do
The
that.
Rock
and
has
then you
been
still
the
come
hottest
back.
heel and the best babyface.
Yeah,
so is
so
Stone Cold, so is Triple H, so is Shawn Michaels, so is The Undertaker,
That's true.
so is
None
Kurt
of-
Angle, so is Sting. I don't think Sting ever had a heel run.
The only one of those that you name that might be on a personality level with Hogan is The Rock. That's it. That's it.
Macho Man.
The Rock is the most
I said
electrifying
Macho
man
Man.
in wrestling
man.
entertainment.
I like NWO
don't even know
Hogan.
what that means. He came
because
around after I
when
stopped
he
watching.
came out and came out as Hollywood and they started
Yeah,
throwing all
he
that
had
trash
that black
in the
beard,
ring,
yeah.
woo-hoo-hoo-hoo, me and Willis.
Crying.
I'm talking
Greg was
like,
crying.
oh no, we were lit. I loved NWO. bro, bro, stop it.
NWO is the greatest faction that
stop
ever
it.
You can
exists.
relax now.
Stop it.
You can relax.
And I
now.
wanted to put X-Pac on my list, but I wanted to put him as 1, 2, 3 kid.
Yes,
when he came out doing them kicks and backflips and stuff, it was
Yeah.
like, okay, this
Yeah.
kid got
Debuted.
something.
You
Damn.
wanted to
Debuted
put him
against
on there
Razor
because of-
Ramon.
because of
Number
the sex
two.
tape.
Number 2, Mankind. All right. Stop
Wow.
it. Bruh. Some of the most legendary wrestling matches ever. You want to talk about
That's
somebody
true.
who had no regard for their own body.
That's true.
Period.
Mick Foley.
All right. Nobody had, bruh. I can't. Mick Foley and Mankind are different.
Mick Foley is Mankind.
Yes and no. Mick Foley dressed like you. Mankind dressed like a psychopath. Number 1, The Undertaker.
Okay.
Nobody had a better character than The Undertaker.
facts.
All right. I remember watching, I remember which one it was. When he came floating out the screen, riding on hearses,
Yep.
carried the urn, Paul Bearer with them, the lights come out. When you out there wrestling and you out there think you're doing your thing and them lights pitch black. You know how difficult it is to turn an entire stadium pitch black? Doom. He come out with that purple smoke. Bruh. Everybody was scared of Undertaker.
Yeah, the hat.
He come out there. He used to get punched in the face.
No
lay
one
down.
was scared of Undertaker because they knew what
Sit
was
up.
going to happen before the match started.
He would just
So-
set up.
They were scared
Get
still.
up, choke slam, bam.
Yes.
Tombstone
Him-
pile driver.
Bam. All right.
Bam.
I want to put
Cross
Kane in
her
there, too.
arms
Didn't
over
you
their
get,
chest.
just get done earlier talking about he had the like flyest body slam ever, and now you doing exactly what you said you thought I would do.
Bruh. I don't know what you're talking about. What? Choke slam, power driver, game over.
Game over.
So you're
Him.
doing exactly what you thought I would do.
Nobody had a better intro.
20-0 at
Undertaker.
WrestleMania until Brock Lesnar.
Nobody. All right.
21
Undertaker,
and 0.
fire.
21-0.
Okay.
It had a dope tattoo
It's
too.
on my
as well.
list, so I don't know.
All right. No,
You're
it should be.
yelling at
It
me.
should be a top 5, top 3.
That's fine.
All right.
I'm not going to disagree with you.
What you got, Ryan?
Number 5, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels.
It's a good one.
Number 4, Triple H.
No.
Number 3,
Never.
You can't really argue that.
number
Yeah, you
3,
can.
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Now, you can't argue that,
Can't argue that.
but you can argue
I don't
Triple
know
H.
if you can argue Triple H.
Yes,
man.
you can.
Triple H is definitely top 10.
He's definitely top
No,
10.
he's not.
Oh, Triple H is
bro.
definitely
Stop
top 10.
No, he's not.
Stop,
He might be
bro.
top 10 to people born after 1990. I mean,
All right. Well, you said Steamboat Willie. All right. So I don't know who that is. All right.
It's Mickey Mouse cartoon.
You said Dragon Steamboat. I don't know who that is.
Ricky the Dragon Steamboat is an icon and a legend.
I mean,
You
where
might
was he
wanna look him
from? Dragon and Steamboat was
up.
like
Either Japan or Hawaii, one of the
Well,
other.
you Japan.
I think Hawaii.
He was Mississippi, in Japan.
Superfly Snooker was from either Japan or Hawaii too.
Superfly Snooker was probably from
Hawaii.
Compton.
They're
I
all
think he's Tongan.
they're all Pacific Islanders.
something, yeah.
so,
What you
I mean,
got?
Some kind of. Number 2, the most electrifying man in sports entertainment, The Rock.
Can't argue it.
Number 1, the greatest superstar of all time to me. She should be on the
He's
list.
dead too. Good God.
She's died.
We talked about this already.
I know,
They're all
but
dead. What is
Lord.
wrong with you?
She is dead.
Number 1.
Number 1, the greatest wrestler of all time to me, the GOAT. We ain't talking apps. Chris Jericho.
Did you hear what he did?
He's so stupid. Chris Jericho. Okay. Well,
He said,
Chris Jericho.
yes.
that's
The
it.
greatest. Wrestling
can't-
January 7th in Tokyo Dome against Kenny Omega in New
Who
Japan.
was that? I haven't even heard of these
He's
people.
like the hottest guy in the Indies. Pause. Not like that kind
In
of
the Indies. You follow that too?
I mean, I know who Kenny
do you
Omega
find
is.
time
like the
for
West
this.
Indies or
In Japan.
Independence.
Ring of Honor?
Is him, Chance the Rapper?
Nah, they got that one man who supposedly like wears that entire costume and he's like 50 years old. Everybody thought he was like 25.
Who are you talking
The
about?
one who wears he looks like a cat or something. He has like an entire costume
I
on.
don't know what that is.
I don't know.
No,
looks
the
like a
reason why.
cat.
So
I don't know. He looks like a crazy animal or something. He wears like an entire costume and flies around.
No. I don't know who that is.
I'm just saying.
You
It's-
know more
scary.
about
I
indie
read
wrestling
it-
than I do. I guess.
read about him yesterday.
What you got? Number 5.
Number 5. Oh yeah, Randy Macho Man Savage. If he's not in your top 5, I don't know why would you even watch
number 6.
wrestling.
I never liked Macho Man.
Why would you not even
did.
watch wrestling? I don't get it.
I mean, the elbow was cool.
You didn't have Hitman Hart in your Brett Hitman Hart.
I didn't like him.
Not top 5.
You're
I didn't like him either.
rocks.
Top 10. I love them, but not top 5.
Okay. Well, I'm naming guys who are actually good wrestlers. So if you want to just
Oh,
name
yeah,
good
here we go.
personalities,
Technical
then
wrestlers, yes. The greatest. Because
greatest
Goldberg was
armbar.
a great technical wrestler.
Brett Hitman Hart is
Probably one of the best.
the
I'm
the
not
founder of
arguing.
one of the greatest families in wrestling history.
Well,
So
it wasn't Brett. It was
The
Stu
founder?
Hart.
I mean, he
It
didn't
was
found the
Stu
family.
Hart. Stu Hart. Stu
What are you talking
Hart.
about?
You realize that
Owen Hart
Stu
died
Hart.
too. He fell from the ceiling.
Okay, he's younger. So
Okay.
I know that.
You realize that Stu Hart was the trainer and he created.
who's the
them.
number one personality in the family? The one that brought him to
Okay,
the forefront.
Stu Hart
Obviously,
was
we
the
know that.
trainer.
So thank you.
The dungeon.
So you giving like
So Stu Hart created.
I'm
first
not
of all,
arguing with you.
First of all, Stu Hart created Bret Hart, both physically
he didn't create his personality.
and trained him to be.
Okay, yes, he shot semen up at someone.
Yes. He
Yeah,
had.
congratulations.
Yes.
Shot that shot.
Shot your
shot.
shot. Yes.
Shoot your shot, sniper.
What else? you
Number
got?
3, Ultimate Warrior. Probably like the most. No one got. No one ever got more excited than when Ultimate Warrior's music came on and he sprinted to the ring.
I hated when he
No
ran
one.
to the ring.
And he passed away here in Scottsdale, Arizona.
He
They're all dead. Okay,
the night after he made his return back to WWE.
I never ever liked Ultimate Warrior.
I don't know
Never.
what to tell you.
I did.
Like I didn't. I liked it when he did sprint to the ring. No,
He
It
sprinted to the
looked funny,
ring,
though.
grabbed the ropes, and went like that. And everyone lost their minds more so than for any other wrestler in wrestling history.
It's always funny watching a wrestler sprint to the
Maybe
ring
the
and slide
Rock,
in.
maybe the Rock and Stone Cold are the only ones who could hype the crowd like Ultimate Warrior ever.
Definitely Rock and Stone Cold.
Maybe
Hulk Hogan when he ripped his jersey off, he would spin around.
not like Ultimate Warrior music coming on and just grabbing the ring ropes and as cut as he was.
He's like
crazy,
this.
though.
Cut. He draw abs. He's like this.
Hey, crazy.
What else you got?
Number 2, I don't know how you don't have him on Sting. I mean,
I have him on my list.
It's too high.
what are you talking about? That's too high. He may be number 1, period. I don't have him number 1 because he's not the most influential.
I tell you, I'm gonna put him through the table.
I'll get ready. You feel free.
I know what he's gonna say.
You feel free.
You
Number
better
1.
bring that same energy after you say this name.
Number 1. Yes. Number 1 of all time, Hulk Hogan.
Bruh, I need a steel chair.
Hulk Hogan,
Bruh.
the most
No, he's not.
influential wrestler of all time.
Oh, he's not.
Influential.
Yes, he is.
Yes.
The most influential wrestler of
No,
all time.
that's the most recognizable wrestler.
You said I'm making this based off good wrestler. He did a leg drop. His
I didn't.
finishing
No, I
move
didn't.
was,
You did
was
say that,
sitting
but
on
no, I
somebody's
didn't.
face.
I said top. No, I didn't. I said top 10.
Right. And then when you got to 5, you said
I'm based mine off of wrestling ability.
No, I did not. I
Hulk
said
Hogan did it.
the reason why Hitman Hart was in there is because of his ability. He was when
I'm
he
not
was in the
gonna argue
game, he
your
was
Hulk
probably
Hogan.
the best. Like him and Sting are probably the best pure wrestlers when they were from an
because
athleticism standpoint, moves, all that kind of stuff.
Hulk Hogan is definitely like the Concord 11 of there's nobody who doesn't know Hulk Hogan.
Exactly.
I don't care your mama, grandma, aunt, they know Hulk Hogan. All right. Kids crying when he turned into NWO, that's real. All right. Kids
real.
cried when they found out Barry Bonds was taking steroids and kids
Most
ripped their clothes off the
influential
wall.
wrestler of all time, Hulk Hogan. Brought
I'm not
more
gonna say
fans
you're
to
right.
the sport, if you want to call it a sport or whatever, than any other wrestler in history.
When I watched like some old wrestling the other day.
People went from WWE to WCW just because he went there.
That's true.
WCW was only known for Sting, and that was really it.
People went to WCW because they were
He went
cutting
to WCW.
checks.
That's why he went to WCW. I'm talking about fans started watching it because he went there.
I think fans started watching when NWO started, which was because of Scott Hall and Kevin Nash.
They
didn't
got
care about
fans.
NWO until
I
Hulk
started
Hogan
watching
went to NWO.
WCW when
No.
Scott Hall and Kevin Nash started the
Yeah,
invasion.
they really started watching when Hulk Hogan got
They
there.
didn't. The majority
people
of people
cared.
didn't care until Hulk Hogan
No,
went there.
people cared. Majority didn't care. But I was
just
watching for NWO.
I was watching for NWO. And Hogan was there for like a year and a half or 2 years before Scott Hall and Kevin Nash invaded.
I like when he was Scott Hall more than Diesel, too. I thought Diesel was like,
Yeah, Kevin Nash.
Kevin Nash, sorry.
Yes. Diesel sucked.
So, yeah,
Diesel was Shawn Michaels' bodyguard.
that is true.
You just said two different people.
It don't matter. Anything else, guys? Good episode.
That was a good episode. That was a fun episode. Except for
know
George's
what you're
list.
This wasn't bad.
My list is much better than both of yours, but that's much better for my
I
era.
don't know. Neither one of you got Undertaker top 5, so you kind of embarrassed yourselves today.
I mean, I think Triple H Triple H is still going and he's still active and he's the COO now. Like,
Well, Ryan
Triple H
said,
had better run than Undertaker.
Ryan said if you picked Hulk Hogan as number 1, he's slamming you through the table, so you stick around.
Yes. We have unfinished business.
When this is over, you stick around.
Yes.
I'm gonna see.
He knows where my house is.
Yeah.
All right.
You hang tight. All right, you
Wait
hang out
wait-
for a minute.
Wait till I come get my Christmas cookies.
Yes.
You hang out for a minute when this is over. All right?
Your
You
living
hang
room
out for a
table is
second.
in jeopardy.
You pull up a table. All right, you pull up a chair when this is over.
Yes. Like a Bills fan.
All right.
On the top rope.
Bruh.
He could take a shot and then jump on top of me.
All right.
Pause.
Anything else, guys?
Thanks for listening, brother. Smash that like button. That's a sneak diss. Bow, 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 bow.
Ow.